Hello and welcome to another video. It's not been snowing outside today, but it was snowing yesterday and there's still snow outside and it's Christmas, and yes, I'm playing Titanfall. No, I'm at the title screen of Titanfall. So we're going to jump in and hit play. My gamer tag is down to the bottom left of the screen right now, and it's not anymore because it's gone, but you can see it. So if you're playing Titanfall and you want to play me, then feel free to add my gamer tag. You'll see it obviously throughout the video. So yes, Titanfall is a game that came out, I'm not sure exactly when it came out, earlier this year, but it was 7 or 8 months or so ago, maybe more, maybe like 9 months. And I played it when it did first come out on the PC, probably within like the first week of it coming out. But yeah, I struggled to get into games like this on the PC with the mouse and keyboard, and at least generally speaking, when you're playing on a console, it's a level playing field controller wise, unless somebody's modding stuff out there, but there won't be that many people doing that anyway. So yeah, so I've jumped in here on so-called campaign mode. I'm only playing this so-called campaign mode because you get achievements for doing like 50 campaign missions and other stuff, but yeah, there's no real campaign. It might as well just say play game with pointless intros at the start of every fucking match. But yes, we are playing campaign, and the campaign has a few different I've only noticed 2 different game types. Attrition, which is your bread and butter. It's kind of your equivalent of team deathmatch, I guess. That guy's cloaked, but we've got him. He was the MVP. Trying to hack them little turrets there. Actually, might try and hack that. I've never done this before. So if you don't know about Titanfall, it's made by Respawn Entertainment, which was founded, I believe, by some of the creators of Call of Duty, like some founding members of Infinity Ward, possibly. I'm not 100% on that, I'm not a gaming fucking Wikipedia. But yeah, the controls are very tight and the frame rate is very consistent, very much like a Call of Duty game. And yeah, we've got this added so-called verticality that people bang on about, where you can run up walls and shit. Got a double jump. Yeah, the controls are very slick, very similar, like I say, to Call of Duty. So you can run up walls and stuff. You can't do that on Advanced Warfare. I do actually prefer the controls of Advanced Warfare because I don't actually see any point to running up walls. There are certain bits in maps where you can kind of take a shortcut by running on a wall. They're few and far between. So yes, we can fucking shut the door is what the window is what we can do. Hey, it's snowing, let's all go out and scream. Fucking little cunts. Yes, so yeah, that verticality bollocks. I should actually be capturing things here. But yeah, you've got that, and the way that the game is actually structured, it's not just a simple deathmatch against other players. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on each team, and the map is populated by bots for each side. Here's a lot of the bots, and we'll just chuck grenades in because they are absolutely dumb as shit. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Usually when you actually get killed, it is by another player and not a bot, because they're just absolutely retarded. It's like the worst artificial intelligence I've ever seen in a game. But I do like the way that the game is a bit more relaxed than playing a full-on competitive game like Call of Duty, where you just get killed instantly by other players constantly. Well, I'm not doing very well here, am I? What happened to my Titan? I called for it and then get out of the fucking way, prick. Get down here and shoot some shit. So the idea in attrition, which would be bread and butter mode, is to get like a certain amount of points, and you get, I believe you get 4 points for killing a pilot and 1 point for killing a bot. You get different XP for different types of bots. There's grunts and spectres. I think that's about it for classification wise. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but the grunts look like human people and human soldiers, and the spectres are like robots. There are some levels as well that have kind of neutral bots, like just workers, like, I don't know, kind of, like you just see a random robot like working on a control panel or something. So there's a few of them knocking around. There is an achievement for shooting so many of them. But yeah, you don't get any points for killing them or anything, unfortunately.
Just lost hardpoint Alpha. I got nothing. Someone get over there.
So on your mini map, it's a bit crazy because there's so much to talk about with this game. Mini map, the actual pilots, which is what the actual human players are called, show up as larger red dots on the mini map. I think grunts kind of show up, grunts and spectres show up as orange unless they're firing. Possibly, maybe wrong there. Or it might be friendly show up orange. And Titans show up as kind of arrows. It works very well. The maps are quite big, but obviously, like I say, populated by human players and bots. And it does mean that if you are half decent at the game, you can go on. Here we go, Titan for the first time in the match.
Stay clear of any interiors. Detonation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Yeah, you can get on a really long streak if you don't actually bump into any human players for a while on the map, because like I said, the grunts are so dumb. So yeah, this capture the flag mode here, it's domination, not capture the flag, sorry. The idea is to control all 3 points, control as many points as you can, and obviously you're getting scored constantly for holding on to them points. Unfortunately I lost here, but not really that bothered.
How we fight if we're on the other side.
Great. Who won the most?
Yeah, when you actually are defeated, there's a dropship comes. I wasn't really paying attention to where the dropship was, but you can get an evac, and you get extra points for actually getting to the dropship. It's not as simple as getting to the dropship. You have to get to the dropship and then actually kind of survive on the dropship, because you can still get shot on the dropship, and the actual dropship can get destroyed as well. So yes, lots to talk about on this game. So we got loadouts. It's very straightforward if you played any of the Call of Duty games. it'll be familiar. It does seem very limited. There's only a couple of options, and you got tactical ability, ordnance, and kit. They're kind of your perks, I guess. And that's it. And you can change your gender. And yeah, so we'll leave that as it is. And you got a few slots there to play about with. These burn cards, I didn't really touch upon them. They are, what would they be? They're kind of like, you rewarded them for completing challenges, and they have various effects like increasing the damage of your rifle or your anti-Titan weapon, and you get ones that make you run faster, ones that give you double XP, stuff like that. Basically the single use items, and they're only valid until you die. So if you select a double XP card, you will revert back to normal XP the next time you get killed. So in that, in a sense, they're not really that useful, but it does mean that certain cards are better used at certain times, in certain situations, in certain matches, on certain maps, in certain game modes. So there is a bit of added depth from them, but to be honest, I don't really find them that useful. So we got the anti-Titan weapon here. We switched to that, and it's basically a heavy weapon that's obviously a lot more capable at damaging Titans. Yes, every time you score attrition points, Wi-Fi virus, what's that burn card? So yeah, here you can see we can select the burn card, pressing LB, RB or Y, and it tells you there on the right hand side what the effect is. So you'll soon get to learn what the different ones do as you play through the game. Yeah, the game is pretty, like I say, it's pretty straightforward, but there is a lot to it. But once you understand the concept of the game, it's a very simple game, really. So every time you score attrition points, which you get from killing grunts, pilots, titans, etc., you knock time off your titan build. So if you get on a good streak, you'll get your titan really quickly. It takes about 2 minutes, I think, to build a titan, maybe 2.5. And then when you get your titan, you can call it. You can either call it into battle, or you can spawn as a titan and you'll fall out of the sky. And you've got a few different attack options. You can actually run over grunts using your boost ability, which I'm doing here. And you've got a rocket kind of array. If I get into position here, you can rain hell on them there. And you've got your cannon, and you can select different loadouts for your titans. You can get different weapons, and you've also got this kind of shield thing that I don't use much, but that actually catches bullets from other titans. I don't know whether it works on normal soldiers with normal weapons. I doubt it, because like your carbine rifle isn't very effective at all. And you've got a melee attack as well, which is pretty useful when you kind of boost around your enemy. And your suicals will alert you as well to different dangers nearby, and there you can see we had to eject. So when your titan gets killed, essentially destroyed would be a better word, you don't instantly die. There are certain situations where you die where the Titan just gets instantly decimated, but when you're in that situation where someone's been grinding you down and your damage eventually gets to that point where the Titan's kind of going into meltdown mode, you eject and jump out. So here's one of these robots I was talking about earlier. See, no reward for doing that other than an achievement that you earned pretty early on in the game, to be honest. Yes, lots and lots to talk about. The graphics aren't amazing on this game, but they are smooth, and it is a multiplayer only game. So for instance, Call of Duty would have better graphics in the campaign mode than the multiplayer, to keep the frame rate consistent, etc. So yeah, you can't really criticise the game for not having the most amazing graphics ever. But yeah, I think the Xbox One is certainly better, capable of better graphics. So yes, when you call in your Titan, you can embark into it like that, like I just did then. Someone's actually on my Titan there, an enemy. So yeah, you can jump up onto Titans, and you kind of pull a panel open and start shooting into it. And you can kill Titans that way. You can also ride on them, so you can kind of hitch a ride on a friendly Titan and go on a little on-rails shooting mission, I guess. Oh, you grunts! One thing I do like about having these bots is I can actually use grenades in competitive multiplayer. Well, full-on competitive multiplayer, should I say, like Call of Duty. I always get just annihilated every time I try and use grenades, but the enemies in this are so dumb that you can take out hordes of them with grenades. The maps are also populated enough to just take random kind of pot shots with your grenades as well. So I'm gonna end the video before. Well, no, what I'll do is I'll leave the gameplay going, but I shall not be speaking. And then I'm going to make part 2 of the video, so if you want to hear me chatting more shit, then skip to part 2 of the video right now, because this will just be me just playing the game.
Understood, Sergeant Blisk. Scanning airfield 24 for hostiles. None detected. Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
Revive us! There's a Phantom lifting off right now. She's got to be on board.
Negative. That fighter is operating on an unknown autopilot protocol.
Spyglass! Decrypt and expedite! The fighters are attacking the main tower!
All units be advised. The repulsor